We're at Granderson Stadium with UIC outfielder Mickey McDonald after the Flames complete the 3-game sweep over Northern Kentucky today with a 7-2 victory. Mickey, you had a couple big hits today. You had your first home run of the season. What's clicking offensively for you?
Just me and Mac have talked a lot about staying through the middle with our approach, and then when they do leave an off-speed pitch up for you, you're able to turn on it and keep it fair. So just kind of with all the hitters, staying through the middle of the field and being real disciplined to stick with that approach.
Talk about the pitching that we've seen all weekend long. I mean, Jake was great, Reed was great, Jack was great today. The bullpen's been great. As an outfielder, how much confidence does it give you knowing that those guys are going to throw strikes and give you a chance to win every time you hit the field?
Yeah, it gives me loads of confidence. I mean, the position players all trust the pitchers trust the defense. We got that clicking. So Mike talks to us a lot about trusting each other, and if they throw strikes and do their job, and you got to trust that the defense will do their job, which they have so far this year. So just continue to do that. All our pitchers have been great.
And speaking of defense, today was certainly not the easiest day probably to play out in the outfield there. You had a couple, nice leaping catches. Scott had a nice leaping catch early on as well. What was it like to play out there in these conditions today?
Yeah, you got to play kind of far back. You got to feel for in batting practice just how the ball's coming off the bat. So we knew coming into the day, Northern Kentucky can swing it a little bit, so we're going to have to play a little deeper and just kind of get a feel for in batting practice and then take that into the game.
And then finally, you guys have won 20 out of your last 22 games. Where's the confidence level with this entire team right now?
I just think the confidence comes from everyone trusting each other. We have an offense that doesn't rely on one person any given night. Any guy can show up and be the hero. And our pitching staff, I don't know what their ERA is, but it's got to be pretty good. So just trusting that our pitchers are going to go out and do it, and our offense we know is going to show up on a nightly basis.